talk about it. Yeah, E.T. done got arrested. You can't think you're big, bad, and bougie when you got warrants, you dummy. Dumbest criminals out there. Want to be loved. You were loved, honey. You were loved by us. I am so happy for them as well. No, they did not arrest her. It was close. She was really pushing. She was pushing her luck. And this would be nice. Was she trying to get arrested? Like, what was her goal and point in all of that? Because, honey, I was just... It was a very, very intense day. Do you want to know what I find crazy? I don't know why I find this crazy, because this should not be crazy because of how Brie is. But all of us have been stressed all day. I'm sure a lot of us shed tears when we saw Winter go back to his dad. And if not at that moment, when those videos came out, I'm going to shed a tear now. Don't do it. When they were back at the hotel and Winter was just looking at his dad and touching his face and just smiling. Like, thank you, Daddy. Thank you for coming and getting me from whatever the hell that was. I lost it. Do you want to know who didn't shed a tear that I saw? It's Brie. Not a tear. But look at all of us in here talking about how we cried, we bawled. We were stressed. She has made this a mockery. She has laughed. She has joked. I heard her say she was going to try to, she was going to sell classes or books on how to steal your, how to kidnap your kid properly. But you didn't even do it right. What do you mean? Shut up. But everything was just a joke to her. And the rest of us were on pins and needles. I'm in the midst of something very serious and major at work that I'm trying to deal with and trying to be focused. And I'm worried about frickin' Winter. I'll always be worried about Winter if he's not with his dad and his grandma. And then did you guys... 7-Eleven. Oh my god, I need a Slurpee. Did you guys hear her say... yeah, I did. It will never happen. She won't get a chance to get near him. But did you guys hear her say that she was going to go to the courthouse tomorrow to say that he's not the dad, to try to make him do a DNA test, so he has to have him back? Brie, that's not how that works. She truly... No, I wish I could stop. I wish I could. That's what she said. She needs to get help. She really, truly needs to get help. She does. And I know that she was cracking jokes about it. But then Jordan was actually like looking places up. She's like, oh, it has to be in the Hollywood Hills, or it has to be here, it has to be there. No, put her in a place where she's going to have to really deal and function. Not a club med spa where they're just going to give her medication and just let her walk through. You know what I'm saying? She needs legitimate help. Mind you, I don't truly believe that she actually wants the help. I think she thinks that if she gets help, it's going to help her with her case. It's not. Yeah, but Jordan says a lot. Jordan will say something, I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe he's in the right, you know, maybe he's there. And then he turns right back around and flips on everybody, and he's right back. So I don't know what is up with Jordan. Yeah, because that's the thing, too. And I know I just kind of jumped in, but so we are going to backtrack just... I knew it! I freaking knew it. You guys, I cut my... Hey, Ashley. Oh, I gotta move this up so I can see. 523 family members. You guys are freaking amazing. I knew that was her. I just had a feeling. As I cut the side of my separate here today. She hurts his mouth. Anyways, I had a feeling. I was glad that she told her, you better let them have the baby, because if not, you are never going to see him again. Like, get it together. Oh, who said that? I missed it all. Alice, we'll have no fear, honey. That's why you're here. I got you. Even though I missed the majority of it too. Thank goodness I'm on the same time frame. So it happened at 12 o'clock for the most part. So I was on lunch, and then I didn't have my next meeting to go into until like 1:45. But I had to leave right when Jordan got to the gate and was like, hey, do you have... Came back. Go watch a Larry's Pin movie. Pin video. And look at what she did today. Okay, remind me in a minute, because I will go back to... Hi, Leah, love. Thank goodness for Leah. She captured it all. She sent it to me, so we'll be able to watch it. Right. Yeah, deleting stuff and then losing her phone. The phone that has the attorney's information on it. The judge is not going to give to... Again, they filmed the entire thing and they made a mockery of it. But can we switch gears for just a second? Because we're going to go back to the beginning, because I was on for 10 seconds and we just dove in. That's not what I usually do. I usually like take time and say hi to everybody. But what the fuck is up with Owen? Owen, I have always gone to bat for you in a sense, saying that you're a good dad. I'm glad that you're around, because Stella is another mom. She's kind of like the rest of them. Thank goodness that baby, I don't know what the baby's name is, thank goodness that baby has the dad that she does. And then today, you disappointed the shit out of me. You allowed her to take that baby to the MILF house to monetize off of that child. You, Owen, you know better than any of us. Stella does nothing with that child when she's at home. She's 2, so I don't... my 2-year-old granddaughter talks a lot. So I don't know. I really don't know a whole lot. And G2K told him he didn't care. That 2K didn't care? Well, yeah, I told him that because there was a whole conversation behind the scenes about it. And then 2K was, I guess, apparently, this is what I took from that video. He was trying to give him advice, and then Owen's like, the amount of money they're making, so he let him go. Then don't bug me with your bullshit if you're just going to use your kid as a monetary gain. And that's exactly what it was. It was all about... 2K told Owen, and Owen didn't care. Right. That they were... what they were doing at the house, right? That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit. Again, you're using your kids. Stella doesn't take care of that baby when they're at the house. That baby is almost 2 and eats everything out of a damn bottle. Owen is Stella's baby's dad. No, I've seen Owen interact with the baby, and he does a great job, I feel like. I've not really had anything to critique him. Can they really say a child's nonverbal at before the age of 2? I keep seeing that in the comments that she's nonverbal. Are they saying that before a child is 2? Like, but sometimes I feel like kids kind of determine like when they're going to talk. I feel like that they can determine that she's delayed. Maybe I don't know. It's been a long time since my kids. Hi guys. My kids are, 31, 30, 27, and 25, so I haven't gone there for a long time, but I feel like 2 is early. Shit, they wouldn't even diagnose my son with asthma before the age of 4. I guess it just depends on what they're considering. Like, when I think nonverbal, I'm thinking that they can't verbally communicate, like, at all. But anyways, I just don't grasp why Owen would allow and not go with her. At least go with her. If you're going to, you know, put your kid out there for monetary gain, I guess I'm 100% against it. Don't get it twisted and think that I'm not. But at least if Owen was there, I would know that the child was at least getting taken care of. Did you guys see how excited Winter was when he saw the toys that 2K got him? And he was like, of course. You thought Daddy was going to forget your toys? Of course I brought your toys. Because the kid doesn't have a toy. Owen is on his way to, oh, thank God. Thank you, Mama Jen. Thank you. I needed that because I was like, I can't. Again, I don't follow them. I don't pay much attention to them. But I just, again, when it comes to kids, that's the last house that a child needs to be at. Poor Winter was in legit full-on survival mode the whole time he was there. Chewing on everything because he had nothing to play with. There was no toys. They just had him propped up in a bed like he's still 4 months old, hoping that he wouldn't roll over, even though he almost fell off a whole bunch of times, because he had nothing to play with. But they wanted him front and center in the camera, filming the entire event today. Brie herself. It would have been bad enough if it was somebody else filming, right? But the fact that Brie did it, and not only Brie did it, she wasn't even with Winter. I know that's the last time I'm going to see my kid for who knows how long. I don't care if the kid was sleeping. I'd have been laying right there next to him, snuggling him, kissing on him, the whole night, the whole time. I would have got in absolutely every single, thank you, Benny, every single love. Enzo likes carrots. So I've been told. I just don't get it. She had not a tear, not a worry in the world. She was more stressed out that E.T. got arrested than she was about her kid leaving. And then, when she gave him back, she's like, oh, now I can get drunk tonight. Like, oh, thank God. We got rid of him, so we can get drunk tonight, guys. And she went out. There's just so much. So I need to take a breath. Let's slow it down. And let's back up. Because, damn it, that's a lot. E.T. was arrested. He had a warrant out for his arrest for an FTA, or failure to appear. They left shortly thereafter when, my understanding, they left shortly after they gave 2K Winter, and he drove off, him and Santos drove off to, you know, show off a car or be assholes or whatever. I don't know what they went to go do, the purpose behind leaving. But anyways, they did, and the cops hadn't left yet and pulled him over because there was an invalid tag on the car, and Dum Dum had a warrant out for his arrest. So that's what you get. Brie update said it's about a stolen car. They couldn't verify that it wasn't stolen because of the tag is from what I have found. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they had Santos in cuffs as well, but he got released. She's always threatening her. Everybody. She threatens everybody. Won't do anything about it. She's just, she's legitimately a mess. She really needs help. She needs to go to a legitimate, good, dual diagnostic center for several months to really, really get the psychological help she needs. And now she's even at a point to where she's like, I know I need help. But, you know, big deal. It's just, it's just the whole thing to me is absolutely craziness. Craziness. Yeah, it's definitely too late for this situation. Now, my fear, and I've seen this way too often, I hope this won't happen with Brie, because Brie doesn't have a maternal connection, right? I'm not saying that she doesn't love Winter. I think she loves Winter as a person, as an individual, right? She has love for that little guy. She does not have a motherly love. You know, there's no motherly instinct or motherly love that she has. But oftentimes when a mother does have some type of motherly connection, right? And they lose a child, whether it's from this situation, a past one, they'll end up getting pregnant like right away. In a way of, in a sense, trying to replace said child. I hope she doesn't do that, and I don't think that she will, just because, again, there's no motherly instincts and motherly love there. So she's not really feeling like she's not really, probably, my assumption, my opinion, so don't come from me, is that in reality she's probably feeling like she's just lost a burden. She's lost anything she doesn't have any stresses of having to be somewhere or not be able to party or use substances or whatever. Oh, absolutely, Stephanie. Yeah, 100%. She's using, trying to get out of, or she's hoping that saying she's going to go in and get help, that it's going to get her out of trouble for today. It's not. It's absolutely not. Long term, it could help her if she actually does the treatment. But she's like, I'm just going to go and do 2 days. That's not going to, honey, you need much more than 2 days. Okay, let's be honest. So yeah, that's not going to help her. Thank you, Donine. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. I so appreciate you guys. The reason why she was not arrested is because, technically, yes, she had to make a big spectacle of it, but she handed the baby over. And in reality, it is a civil matter. Child custody is a civil matter. Had she not turned the baby over and they had to enforce the order, now it's turned into a criminal matter, and then she could be arrested. No, she won't be arrested. It's going to affect her in a worse way. I think her being arrested is, oh, thank you guys so much. And, oh my gosh, and 50K likes? Look at you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. Hi, Ez. I didn't even say it was you. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Ez comes in, I get so excited. Like dancing. What was I just saying? Oh, as to why she can't get arrested. So if she was to get arrested for this, right, she would have spent a day or two in jail, or maybe a few hours, whatever. She would have been out. She would have learned absolutely nothing. This is going to hit her in the long run. Everything that she just did this weekend is going to affect her lifetime, for life. It is going to affect the amount of time and the way that she's going to see her child, right? Even if she is able to get some visitation back. Now, it may not have been as bad, maybe, if she would have handed the child right over, but she didn't. And then she made him sit out there, I think it was 45 minutes or something, and laughed about the whole thing, making a mockery of the police, then calling, and again, filming the whole thing. I tell all of my clients all the time, put your freaking cell phones down. You're doing stupid shit. Don't put it on the cell. Don't live stream it. Don't record it. Don't put it out anywhere, because we're going to use it and you're going to get in trouble. And so then she calls that attorney and she's like, well, what if I don't? And I'm not going to do this, and I don't want to do this, and I'm going to do that. A mess. A whole freaking mess. Oh, the judge, 100%, I will guarantee you the judge is going to see that. Absolutely. And then she says, and then next month, for his first birthday, we're going to do it again. You're not going to have him next month, or the month after, or the month after. The cop said, make sure you tell them you complied. Yeah, I love that. I heard him say that. I'm like, complied with what? Did you just pull up, my guy? Because your buddies have been sitting out in that heat for about 45 minutes. Okay? They complied my ass. Complied because she walked him down there. Complied because she wanted to be the one, she wanted to see John himself. But again, can we give some praise to a few people? Obviously 2K, absolutely, hands down, an amazing father. I think he's really going to head a movement of parents, not just dads, but parents that don't have access to their kids because of reasons like this, that he's going to start a movement of people wanting to fight with their kids. But what about Texas? That lawyer said Texas could press charges on her. I mean, hey, if a lawyer said it, I would believe it. I'm not sure how, because Texas doesn't even have jurisdiction right now. But I'm not a lawyer and I don't work in Texas. She's a lawyer, she works in Texas, so I would take her word for it. I'm just not sure how, since there's no jurisdiction in Texas. Oh, 100%. He'll get full custody. Okay, so I want to give, obviously, praise and shout out to 2K. Second, Mama 2K. We need to show Mama 2K some love in the chat, please. She saw everything that was going on without even telling John. She booked a flight and she was right there, and she was there by his side and helping him out. I absolutely love and adore her. She's an amazing mom. She's an amazing grandma. I also want to shout out Swag. Every time 2K is going through something, anything, it doesn't just have to be with Winter. Swag is always right there. He always pulls up. Drop what it is, pulls up. And I understood now, I see why. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was a battle a while ago. There was 4 people battling or whatever, and Swag was supposed to be in it. And 2K didn't call him. And Swag was legitimately hurt. He was like, I pull up, I'm there when you need me. I'm there, and I'm always going to be there. So I grasped that. And then Mop and Chris. Other ones. Winter's in trouble. My nephew's in trouble. He needs some help. Say less. Let us book a flight. And they did. So I love that type of love and support. That's true friendship. That's not just internet stuff. That's not just making money stuff. Those are friends that are actually trying to help and be there to support him and help him out and keep him strong on moments when he may have been weak. What Bree has is a bunch of yes men and yes women that are just telling her stuff to egg her on to get more views, more money. Did you see as it was going on, they kept, for the TTS thing, like before, I guess you could pay $1 to have your comment, what's happening here, to have your comment read out loud. Right? Then they raised it to $5. Then they raised it to $10. Then it was $20. And then it went to $50 the more people were in there and watching and whatnot. And then they had to lower it back down because it got real freaking quiet. She has to, that's what her friends do. They egged her on and pushed her and pushed her. They're going to literally push her to a breaking point where 2K's friends lifts him up. 2K truly has a village around him to help him take care of himself and that baby. And did you see the photo of the court order today of them wait, what? Did you see the photo of them unclothed? Of who unclothed? Wait, what? In a court order? No. Did you send it to me? I'm not sure I want to see anybody unclothed. Is that what that says? Unclothed? Am I reading that wrong? Hold on. Oh, I don't. Did you send it to me, Jill? There are pictures attached to the court order. Oh! I was like, what are you talking about? One of the photos 2K submitted was girls. Oh, yeah. I didn't see it, but I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Yeah. They were scantily clad, as we would say it. Okay. 2K said the job isn't done yet. I think alluding to that. To what? What did she say? Okay, let's see. Let's get into Queen of Cheese Mayo. Messy tea. Yeah, I know. I have so much. So let's go through some. Let's go. I have so many. It's still going. Just keeps on going. Okay, so let's go through some of the videos and we will see. John is Winter's piece. Again, I cannot get over. I don't want to show them because I don't like to show kids on my channel without permission, obviously. But there's one that I just look at and I just tear up or cry every time. And they're laying on the bed and Winter's just giggling, and then all of a sudden he just looks over and he sees his dad and he's just, and I'm like, every time it's just like, Daddy, you came and got me. Who were those people? I got it. No, look, I get to stuttering because I don't want to take anything from them, right? And I don't watch them all the time, so it's hard for me to say certain things. But did anybody see him smile while he was there? I did not see him smile while he was with Bree. I did not see him smile. There was no laughing, no smiles. You did? Okay, good. Thank you. Hardly. Thank you, love. A lot of crying. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I've never heard him cry that much, ever. Winter's, he's a very, seems like a very calm baby. Doesn't cry a lot. Was in the car. Jamie, I cannot. That, and even before when they were in the car and they just sat there for what, 15-20 minutes, this kid's just screaming his head off and they're just putzed around, then arguing over who's gonna sit in the front seat. It's like, what did my kids used to call it something before we would go? Shotgun. Right before they'd go out, they'd be like, shotgun. Whoever called shotgun first got the seat. Why did E.T. and Valet not do that? But no, we're going to sit there and argue, but like a bunch of fucking 2-year-olds while you have an 11-month-old screaming in the back seat of the car. And they're like, oh, we're going to make this a super fun day for him. What is an 11-month-old getting out of going to Universal City Walk? Hot as heck, being carried in a thing that was not for him. That was for them. Anyways, okay, so let's get into some of these videos. Nikki, I know you're in here. I just love you, girl. First one I think, what the fuck, Stella? Thank you so much, love. Nikki cracks me up. What does she do?
Island Boys, yeah. I had both of them at the same time.
What?
I'm fucking with 2 island.
Okay, do I say what the fuck, Stella, or what the fuck, Nikki? Hashtag warning, warning. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Oscar girl. I haven't got that many roses in my whole life. Oh my god, that's, I don't know if that's anything to brag about, but okay.
Guys, if you look on the charges, it's a misunderstanding. It's a a GTA charge, but it's a complete misunderstanding. I had Santos and Itai in handcuffs, but they let Santos go. Even though he's an illegal immigrant, I tried to trade Santos for Itai, but they wouldn't do the trade, but I tried. Guys, if you look on the charges...
Excuse me, Coffee, I would never ignore you. Isn't that funny, though? That's the message I saw. Honey, they're just going by so fast. I'm old. I can't keep up. What's up, love? Hold on. Now I can click your name and see what you... and read your past comments. Oh, my God. 32 comments. How is that the first one I seen? Valet did... Yes, I saw that. No, that's what I said. He would laugh and smile barely. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that video. And she's like, well, I blew it out the window. Every time I get that, this is a dumb story, sideways track. sidetrack conversation. Every time I get that gift, it reminds me of this job that I had when I was like 16 years old. I worked at a drugstore. And I actually got wrote up, not really wrote up, but I got like, you know, they could put back in the day, they could put like they had suggestion box. Some old lady wrote a complaint that I was unprofessional because I blew a bubble while I was helping her. I was like 16 years old. Every single time I get that now, that memory pops in my head of, I'm now 51, at 16, how I got a comment about me blowing a bubble and how unprofessional it was. Crazy the things that stick in your head. C. Bree said ETA, or what's, I just call him ET. ET slept in the bed. That instantly made my heart race. So she's blaming Mama 2K. Absolutely. Oh my God, she blames Mama 2K for everything. Do you know why? Did you see Mama 2K today? Honey, Mama 2K is a baddie. Okay? Mama 2K is beautiful. Thank you, love. She is stunning. She's smart. She loves her son. Her son loves her. She is supportive. Like, if I was Brie, I too would not like Mama 2K because Mama 2K is everything I would want to be. I want to be Mama 2K. Like, what is there not to love? That's jealousy. That's all that is jealousy. When he showed the video the other day of her popping up, I'm like, who is this supermodel? Yeah, Mama 2K is absolutely beautiful. She is stunning. She handles business. Exactly. She is a real mom. Her son and her grandson, I'm sorry. That bitch did what? Said what? She took my grandson where? Unlike her, I don't have no problems booking a flight. Be there in 4 hours. Boom, popped up. 2K didn't even have to, absolutely didn't even have to ask. He had no clue. What's her name? Bree. She had trouble booking a flight. Mama 2K had no trouble booking a flight. Her ass said, flight booked. I'll be there. Pulled right up on her son and said, now let's do this together. I'm here to support you. You're here to support me. Let's get this baby boy and let's get him home. And I brought his favorite toys too. When Winter said, Winter probably did. He probably got them, but like, do you know what this bitch was doing? Let me tell you, Dad and Grandma. This motherfucker, I can just see Winter now. When 2K said, Mama, do you got an outfit for him? Because I got to get him out this clothes. Can I get an amen? For somebody who has so much money that they talk about and flaunt all this money, why did Winter have nothing? The Winnie the Pooh pillow. I now call Winnie the Pooh Winter the Pooh. But he had that one Winnie the Pooh pillow. Why did they have nothing for that baby? She changed him right before she took him out to do. Shocking. I didn't even know that. I was wondering, I was going to ask you guys what the ointment was for. He had a diaper rash. Probably because let me just shut my mouth. Yeah, no toys. And there was wondering why he's so fussy. Well, I'll give you a few reasons. First of all, dum-dum, he doesn't know who you are. We'll start there. 1. 2, we'll start with the fact that you have absolutely nothing for a very active 11-month-old to do. Nothing to play with, nothing to move around on. No 11-month-old wants to sit stationary, okay? 3, you have, first of all, bright lights. 4, you got 20 or whatever people that are loud as hell and obnoxious all around him. 5, you got this stupid thing shouting out messages and profanities all damn night. It is so overstimulating. And 6, you didn't even feed the damn baby real food. All that baby had for those 2 days was cheese puffs, the little like Cheerio type things, you know, that come in the little Gerbil thing, and the little squish things. And mind you, even though that's all he had, why were the adults also eating those? I have never wanted to shake a bunch of adults in my life like I did watching this. I'm telling you, I got more gray hair and high blood pressure these last 2 days with Winter being gone. I am just glad. Right? Yeah, she's not changing his diaper. That's why he has a diaper rash. But they have all this money. Like, I've heard that some people will not change their diapers right away when they just pee because diapers are expensive. I grasp it, but there's 2 times I will not watch my grandkids. 2 times. When they have a diaper rash, which is very, very rare. And that's only because it's so painful. And they look at me like I'm the one causing the pain because they don't realize. And I only have one granddaughter that really got him, and that was more because she actually had an allergic reaction to a diaper. And I said, I'm sorry, I cannot watch her. I will not watch her doing that because absolutely not. Won't do it. I don't want her to think that I'm hurting her. Or when they're congested and they can't breathe and you have to do the suction thing out of the nose. No, because again, they're looking at me like, Grandma, what the fuck are you doing to me? I thought you loved me, you know? So no, I'm not doing it. Any other time. They can have fevers. They can be sick any other way. Grandma love on you, snug on you, but you got to be able to breathe out of your nose. Thank you, 209. And no diaper rashes. Hi, Steph. I'm lagging. Tap. You guys feel free to please tap away. You guys never have to send gifts over here if you like to. Of course, they're always welcome. But if you guys could send me your daily heart me if you haven't and tap away, because if I'm lagging, that means that somebody doesn't like the fact that I'm telling the truth. And also comment too. They always say that those, now I don't know if those are true. That's just what they tell me. Yeah, I'm really upset about that too. I didn't know. I just heard her say that here's the cream. I didn't know what the cream is for. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm shocked that she even gave it over. How tall I am? I am 5 foot. On the nose. Will the live? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they can't. Will they play the whole thing? Probably not, especially since they're really not going to need it. And again, this next court hearing is for Bree to put on her case in chief. So she's not going to bring it into evidence, but they're not going to need it. After this last situation, they're not going to read it. Need it. I'm not sure. I heard it was for a rash, diaper rash. Wait, where did that? I saw someone say, I have a question. Okay, well, whoever asked, let me see, I'll try to go a little bit further. Well, I can't find it. Whoever just said, Angie, I have a question. Can you ask it again because it went by so fast? But while I was scrolling up and looking for it, I saw a lot of, yes, E.T. went to jail. Now, it was for an FTA. Again, I do not live or work in California. So depending on what the charge was for the FTA, he could get bailed right out. He could be released on his own recognizances. Always held for no bond. Well, now I could say no bond because he just hasn't been processed through as well. Once you get processed through, once he gets processed through, he may get a bond. I mean, they would have to be a pretty hefty charge for him to be held no bond. Sorry, I apologize. Thank you guys. Always call me out if I use a term or acronyms. Please call me out on it. An FTA is a failure to appear. So he got a failure to. He had another charge or another case. Always hold on, I'll read that. I'll do that next. He had another case or court appearance that he did not show up for. Is it enough to terminate her rights? That's not going to happen right away. That's a process in time that will take. I don't think that that's what John wants. I mean, a lot of things that John has wanted may have changed over this weekend. Yeah, because John has always said that he does not want to take Brie out of her life. And let me rephrase that, because that's usually what he says. I'm not trying to take Brie out of Winter's life. That is his mom. That is his only mom. That's the only mom he's ever going to have. And I want Winter to have his mom in his life. So it's not him taking her out of life. It's her actions that are taking herself out of Winter's life. It's not him doing it. But yeah, I'm not sure how comfortable I'd be of her ever having to see. So I want to do a quick thanks, Courtney. I want to do a quick recap because I saw that a lot in there. So I'm going to stay out of comments for a moment. I'm doing my Diet Coke. I'm going to stay out of comments because there's a lot of people that came in and asked for a recap. So, I think everyone's up to date on the fact that she took Winter to LA. So, yesterday, John went to the court and filed for an emergency injunction. And thank you, Courtney, that was granted. John had a pickup order today at noon. I was not going to release that information yesterday. Thank you, love. Other channels will do that, and no shade to them. I'm just not doing that over here. But I knew that there was a pickup order at noon at the police station. And she didn't show. And once again, she acted just like Brie. She's like, I'm not going at noon. Winter's sleeping, so I'm not taking him. Which was crazy because she was cool to take him to Universal. Anyways, let me focus. And then she's like, well, if he actually wanted me to go, he should have chose a police station that's closer to me. Again, proving she doesn't want to do anything that she has to put any effort into. He didn't choose the damn police station. The courts did. Thank you, Courtney. I feel like oh my God, I feel like a fairy or god. What's that called? I feel like a fairy. Oh, stunning. Should have taken a picture. My granddaughters love when I get things and I'll take pictures and I show them. They're like, oh, Grandma, how'd you do that? Anyways, let me focus. Threw me off. Thank you so much, love. Fairy godmother. That's me. Be the fairy godmother. That was so cute. I've never seen that one before. So anyways, so 12 o'clock comes. I am glued and I am waiting. And of course, she's laying there and she's talking shit and she's, Angel, thank you. That was Angel's first gift on TikTok ever. I'm a grandma of 6. My oldest grandson is 11. Then I kept getting messages like, my phone is blowing up. They're like, dude, the police are on their way. Now, mind you, that's been happening since yesterday. A lot of people think that I just report shit late or whatever. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. You guys give me a big old head. A lot of people think that I report the stuff too late. It's not that I report it late. I just don't like to give out any misinformation. Other people like to, again, no hate to other people. None at all. Thank you, Moke. No hate to them at all. I just like to make sure. I'll hear stuff and I'm like, let me check. Let me do some digging before I put it out. Because since last night, I've been hearing that the police were on their way to go get him. Since like 11 o'clock last night. I'm in the same time zone. So then when I got the message at like 12:15, I was like, let me verify. And then sure enough, they showed up and it was a 45-minute... Thank you, love. It was a 45-minute debacle. And again, she made such a mockery out of it. And we can watch some of it because that's what we do. So let's watch it. It was absolutely, positively disgusting show of, I don't know what it was. I saw that can she face charges? No. Yeah, even changed her clothes into a MILF house, whatever. What's the why? What was the purpose of that? She's like, John's gonna like this outfit. Trust me, John's not interested in you, boo. John's interested in his son. John wants his son. Another first gift. You guys never ever have to gift me. I so appreciate it. But when someone gives me their, oh, thank you, buddy. Whenever someone gives a first gift, and it to me that just warms my little heart. Wait a minute, where's my other? What happened to my other account? Here it is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, crossing state lines is a federal crime. It absolutely is. But thank you, love. But you guys have to remember. Custody is a civil matter. It's not a criminal matter. It's a civil matter. Had she not given Winter up and they had to enforce the order, and there may be different words. If you guys are not following yet, Lawyer Investor, please follow him. He practices and lives in California, not the same area, but he practices and lives in California. So, no, hi, love. I feel like I've missed you. Yeah, he is so amazing. He gives absolutely great information. He is spot on with his information. And again, he lives and practices out of there. So he's going to be able to give you a lot better information. I can give you information based off of, first of all, I'm not an attorney, I'm a social worker. I do not work for CPS, just to be clear. Let me stop. But I'm a social worker, but I work in the court system, right? So all of my, anyways, we don't need to know what I do for a living. Just know that I work in the system. So I can only give you examples of my 30-year career on similar situations, what have happened. So, just an FYI. Oh no, Leah, did you say you emailed me that file, or did you send it to me? Let's see. Jill, I literally have a message in here to you that's still in draft. I never hit send. Sorry, love. Oh. Hold on just a second. Okay. Sorry, that was an important message. Oh no, that's a different Leah. I need Leah. Leah, did you send it to me, love? Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I so appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Kish, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You tagged me in some videos. T1 Baker. We'll go through some of them because I don't see it in my email. All right, let me see. There's a lot. Oh, hold on. Here's the... Can I get a hallelujah? Messy T just loves to try to make me cry and tear up. That boy just, Which one, Nikki? Because I watched a lot. You be liking to get me in trouble. Which one, love, though? Let's see what else Messy T sent me. Oh, this, okay. Okay, hold on. For those of you that knew, this is my Diet Coke. And I need to woosah before I show something. I have to drink it because if not, I'll get to stuttering on my words. And this is what we call a birth giver. Birth giver is somebody who grew life inside of them and looked at ET up in the system. He won't get released until the 27th. Oops. He has a misdemeanor. Oh, that's only 2 days. I was like, the 27th? That's a long time. Dang, it's already the 25th? That's crazy. Okay. I was like, for a misdemeanor, that's a long time. They don't play. Anyways, so let me focus here. So this is a birth giver. She grew life inside of her, and she delivered that baby and has absolutely no connection to the baby. Thank God. That baby has an amazing father. He doesn't have a sperm donor. He doesn't have a dad. He has a father. I texted you. Okay. Okay. This is how a birth giver, not a mom, not a mother, this is how a birth giver acts while the police are waiting outside to pick up her son. Let me rephrase. To pick up the child she gave birth to. That she's going to see for potentially the last time and who knows how long, and may potentially never get him alone again. This is how a birth giver acts.
Enjoy milk house. Enjoy your last 6 minutes. Oh, is this a moment in history, chat?
240 nail streams on Instagram if you're in Dallas, Texas. You need a nail tech.
Is it? I'm not. Let me call my lawyer. Nope, I'm asleep. I didn't get served.
He's going to find your life forever. Also, you're definitely not alone. You won't be accidentally vibrating.
Yes, it's a lawful order. She will be arrested if she doesn't go downstairs and get the papers. If she doesn't take the papers from her hand, I'm asking her.
We're just trying to make sure we understand the situation, because you're trying to make me hand over my son to an abusive man who stalks me. It's my parenting time, and why would I want to do that without knowing for sure? And he's literally stalked me all the way to LA.
I'm sorry. Did she just say that he stalked her to LA? No, but you stalked him if that's the way that it is to LA. Your ass is supposed to be in Texas. That's where you're supposed to be, is in Texas. You have no business being in LA with Winter at all right now. So now you've called him abusive, a stalker, a narcissist. Shall we go? Yeah, right, Nikki, let's just add it to the list. Again, this is a birth giver. Smiling, eating. But do you know I couldn't eat today? I don't even know, Winter. I couldn't eat today because I was so nervous and sick and worried. And this is what gave birth to her. This is how she's acting. Okay? Oh, shit balls. I hate it when I do that. Hold on, let me go back. By the way, while we're going back, if you guys are not following Messy T, please go do so, because Messy T always got the tea and always messy with it, okay? And they always post it. So it's MESSYTEA. Chit Chat Circus, bam, another one right there. Chit Chat Circus is another one on it. Make sure you follow them as well. Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, she wouldn't even go down and talk to them to even look at the papers.
Email it. Airdrop.
Airdrop.
Airdrop. Hey, hand it to Travis when he comes in with the food.
find that guy. It's not fair. He's literally using this kid to promote his music video. That's what he has a kid.
Who was that idiot? Was that Jordan just talking? I know this mofo did not just say, Questlove. I know this idiot did not just say he's using his job to promote his music career. And yes, it is only Diet Coke. Don't come for me. You guys have had winter 2 days. That poor baby has, what do you mean you send a live request? I don't know what that means. Oh, to come, I'll, maybe later in the thing I'll bring people up, but not right now, as if that's okay. That's why I try to stay out of comments. Oh, you guys have had this baby sitting up for 2 days with the camera shoved in his face, no matter how he's feeling, crying. Your ass wanted to film him while he had a fucking bath. You sent me a message, little whale. Send the police after me. How did you send me a message? In DMs? What do you mean? 2K was in LA because this is her parenting time. This is when he goes, he has him 3 weeks out of the month. He goes to LA to do work 1 week out of a month. Mind you, he had all of that booked since October because he's a smart man. He works ahead, right? So November, December, January, February, March, April is booked out. He knew exactly what week he needed to be in LA. He can't help that he had this planned, and he did his music video and dropped the time that this ding-dong birth giver wants to kidnap the kid. But you're going to accuse him of using the child for that when all you've done is use the child for money? Thanks, love. It blows my mind. Absolutely blows. Sometimes I get shocked out. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my God, thank you so much. You guys are making me feel like, literally making me feel like fairy godmother. Sometimes I can't help myself when the most stupid things come out of their mouth.
That's the kind of guy that's a gay.
He brought his gay OnlyFans. I never got that info.
But she was never aware of this. They're
Bullshit.
just doing their job. I understand.
Yeah, E.T.'s
I know
still in jail.
That's just like hearsay. I don't.
She really has not had her own child in over a month.
First of all, spell hearsay and tell me what it means.
No, the narcissist that's puppeting is the one that's lying.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not. God damn. Put it in the mailbox. Bro, Wally said put it in the mailbox. Hey, should we put a string down there, Wally, so they can...
Why is this funny? Like, does she not grasp or understand that at this moment, she's playing with fire? She took a child over state lines, which could be a federal offense. All she has to do is hand the baby over. But yet these are her last moments with her child. Even as she was walking down the hill with the child, there was no tears, there was no sadness, there was no talking the whole way down. Winter, you're about to go back with Daddy, okay? Mommy loves you so much. Whatever. I'm just trying to think of what I would do in the moment. I would never be in that situation. But I'm just saying. Blows my mind. So let's finish this one out. Literally zero emotion. I'm wondering though if some of that could be numbed from things. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. You know? I would literally be losing my shit.
Hey, I'm gonna hire an attorney and they'll talk to y'all when they get here, but y'all gotta wait.
Sometimes sometimes I wonder, like, I'm trying to think of the police that I deal with what even though it may not have been right at that moment, I think they would have done more. Like, I can't see them just, some of them probably maybe would have been a little more patient, but some would have been like, wait, oh, absolutely not. Especially because they left the doors open. Anyways, let me not get started. Let me not get my people in trouble.
I'm gonna, in the next hour. When they get here, you can talk to them.
Nobody opened the door. The guy's waiting down there.
Just thinking about yourself, think about Winter and what you're putting him through.
Chat, Winter's sleeping number one. Who's at the door?
This killed me. Winter sleeping number 1. You guys have that thing still blaring out. That TTS thing. You guys are all in there screaming from the balcony down. Winter's right out there on the bed. So it'd be equivalent. My bed's right here. So it'd be equivalent to that. They're screaming from the balcony. And now you guys are worried because you don't want them to come in or to go get the papers because Winter's sleeping. Shut up, Jordan and Bree. And Santos, and E.T., and whoever else was fucking in there. Irritating.
I couldn't fucking close the garage inside. If I went downstairs and you had like 10 minutes, 2 minutes.
That's the end of that. Okay, let me see. Who else? Oh, that would be in my request. Unless it's in my mentions. I saw those ones. T1, T18 Baker. I'll get to yours. Okay, there's Leah's. Will something asked me to... Oh, Little Will. I don't see anything from you, love. Nothing from you, sorry. Okay.
Milk house.
She wasn't aware of the court order.
Let's do...
Against it. Was I maybe not informed or something? You can say that.
This
okay?
is when she takes the child to them.
And that'll help you in the future for whatever. Alright?
Yeah, it's pretty far, I'm not gonna lie.
Again, no emotion in her voice.
You smacking your little teeth together? Oh. Ooh.
Watch out.
Oh shit. Okay.
You want to let this car pass? So,
Sure, yeah.
yeah, just
Make a wait.
Uh,
Okay, let me give you the business card here. That way you have it. Business card, Mark?
So here's the business card.
wait, do I get to keep it?
Yes, ma'am. That's
Okay.
all yours. So look, this is our-
Me
my first
too,
name.
Risa, me too.
Last name. Well, last name and last name. Our unit number, we work for Hollywood Station. All right, that's the phone number to the station. That's today's date and time, and then the incident number.
Okay.
And basically, we just responded to a radio call of a court order. All right. We advise you of it, and then you brought your baby down, so we give them to the father.
Okay.
Here's the court order, which stated that the
So
child
we
was
already
supposed
showed
to
you
be-
that. So you know.
Basically, what you know already.
Okay.
Here's a copy of it also.
No, wait, that's not hers, is it?
That's
his.
his. Oh, that is his.
Okay.
That's why she took photos of
No
it.
photos of it.
Leftover lasagna, me too. Or after.
No, just make sure they're not.
Mine was
obnoxious.
after she gave it to him.
Alright. That's really good.
After she gave Winter away.
Good boy.
Okay, first of all, bitch, shut up. Look, but true wine. Sorry, that just slipped out. Did you hear how they said, stay in the car, stay in the car, stay in the car? Right? No aggression, no, stay in the car, you better stay in the car, don't get out of the car, stay in the car, stay in the car, right? Listen to her tell the story. Oh, I will. Change! But I wanted you guys to hear that piece because she goes on later and she tells the story about how they're like, you better stay in the car, don't get out of the car. There was none of that. They're just like, stay in the car, stay in the car.
Yeah. Come on. Hi, Winter. I love you. Come on.
I got you. Come here.
Here's Here's his ointment. Weirdos. Other weirdos.
Can you go back up there now? You don't need to.
Do I have to?
Yeah, we
I just want to make sure they get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Bye.
let them stay away. So
Bye. I think they have to do a U-turn up my hill, actually.
we're gonna facilitate a reach.
Okay.
It's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Go take care of your sexual assault charges. Fucking weirdo.
Okay, hold on, let me turn this off. The man that you call brother, the one that you have tapes with, that you do all this stuff with, he has SA charge. He has SA charges. That's who has them, not John. Let's not forget the person that, Rue, congratulations, you reached level 5 on the team. You guys were up to 554 family members. 240,000 likes. You guys are amazing. Did you read the cops briefed on who Brie was? That I don't know. Likely. They may have had a conversation. I mean, typically how it goes is you call in and you say, hey, this is a non-emergency. I need a civil standby for a pickup. They'll say, okay, well, go meet at, or go wait at such and such spot a certain amount away, whatever. We'll have first responding officers to come. They probably, and they always ask, do they have, blah, blah, blah. Is this going to be a hostile situation? Yeah. No, I know. That type of stuff. And so they probably asked all of that. That's why when Jordan or AT or whoever comes and said, oh, I just happened to see Sweet or 2K Sweets or whatever, because he saw him down there. She's like, what? Why is he sitting down there? That's why, because he had to call for his civil standby because you weren't at the police station that you were supposed to be at 12 o'clock. The other thing is I highly doubt that the police station that she was supposed to be at was actually an hour away, because if that's the case, how did 2K get back to where she is by 12:30? That wouldn't have made any sense to me. But I don't know, because I don't know that area. But that's why he was down there when whoever came up and said that he was down there. She's like, oh my God, he's stalking me. He's doing what? No, he's doing exactly what the police told him to do. Yeah, 25 minutes. See, now that makes more sense to me. She just didn't want to do what she needed to do. She could have avoided all of this. All she is doing is putting childhood trauma on her child. That's it. And just makes me absolutely sick. And then wanted to control the whole thing. Now, you didn't want to come down for 45 minutes. All of a sudden, you want to be traffic director. You're going to get out there and just like, this way, back it up, flip it around, flip it, hold traffic over here, whoop, whoop, get the whistle wet. What are you doing? Shut up and go back up the thing. And zero emotion, not an ounce of emotion when she turned Winter over, which sometimes moms will, especially if we truly, care and we don't want the kids to have that stress. You would break maybe on the way back up the hill or when you get to the house. She has been on live stream ever since, and not an ounce of emotion. Matter of fact, one of the first things I heard her say is, oh, we can get drunk tonight. Not a tear. Tears was flowing out my eyes. Let me put up a poll. Now that I learned how to work this poll thing. Red if you shed any tears or got emotional throughout this whole thing. Blue if you had zero emotion. So red, you had tons of emotion through this. Blue, you had no emotion at all through the exchange. Oh, I'll never find it now. It's crazy. So red is you showed any type of emotion during this, and blue is no emotion at all. Oh, thank God. 4, 3, 2, 1. 686 to 43. That is crazy. Oh, I wanted to read that comment. Dang it. Literally, Ginger. Shit, class action lawsuit against Bree for emotional distress. Wait, I wanted to... Oh, hold on. I had to take a picture and send it to my granddaughter. Thank you so much! I lost respect for that attorney telling Bree she didn't have to even... Did anybody send that clip to me? That is a clip that I want to show next. Did anybody send that? I'm so thankful that Owen has landed. You guys, don't beat people up in the comment or that did not show emotion. For some people, especially if they're not parents, that's not going to be something that's going to be emotional. They may not have that same feeling, and not everybody is emotional, but it shows that, oh, thank you so much, loves. Oh my gosh. I literally do feel like a fairy god princess. Owen is Stella's baby. Well, howdy, cowboy. well, howdy, cowboy. Thank you, little whale. Well, howdy, cowboy. Thank you, little whale. Owen is Stella's baby's dad. So Stella left to Miami. She flew from LA to Miami to get her daughter to bring her daughter to LA. Yes, focus. I know I can't help myself. So she's bringing her daughter to the MILF house. The MILF house does not need to be a house filled with children. Especially, Stella's another child that does not take care, or another woman who does not take care of her kid at all. So that child does not need to be in there. She isn't allowed to be with her. That's what I thought, Ginger. Thank you, Kim. So beautiful. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was trying to figure out how when he told 2K that he approved it, I was like, I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere. Now, I have not seen papers, so if I don't see papers myself, I just take it with a grain of salt. But I was trying to figure out how she was, and she was at the airport with her by herself. She's threatening her on Cake right now. So I don't follow them that much. It's very difficult for me to follow Stella. I know that they live together. I'm not sure if they're actually together. Well, let's get into them after. Let's finish this story and then we'll get into them. Because, honey, that's a whole nother story. Be right back. 2K just went live. Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah, and you guys, when people like 2K and stuff go live, absolutely, you guys go follow. You guys go over there and watch them. I will never play their live on here because I don't really think that that's fair. I think if they go live, like, their viewers should go watch them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, after she was 5150, she is under conservatorship. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. She needs that. Wait, so then how did she get out of the... Okay. We'll figure that out. We'll talk about that later. Thank you, Carly. What is Stella kick? Huh? Okay. Does anybody have the video of what's her name? Bree talking to the attorney. Oh, Stella's live right now? Okay. I love it, Fizzy. You're the best. What would I do without you guys? I know, it is absolutely all over. Actually, if you guys want to take a break and go watch those lives, and then we can come back at, what time is it? It's 7:21 my time here. Do you guys want to take a break and then go watch those lives and then come back and we can go over it? Do you want to send it to my email, Courtney? My email is Angie W. the Angie W. the SW at Gmail. No, that'll be great, because that way you guys then all actually have time to go over all of this stuff. Because I haven't had time to even review all the stuff. I can put it together and then we can do a little bit longer. No worries, you guys. We're gonna reconvene at 8 o'clock. So 40 minutes. So go watch the people you guys want to go watch, and then we'll come back at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure where Stella's live. I don't know. Who is Jordan's lawyer? Oh, on the phone? I thought that was the single mom attorney. That's what I had heard, but I don't know. I want to hear it though. That's okay. It's Angie W. the SW at gmail.com. Stellar baby, that's funny. So Angie W. the SW at gmail.com. Then I can have all of this stuff set up, and then we'll be good to go when we come back at 8 o'clock, and we'll go just a little bit later tonight. Sound good? Okay, I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock. Go watch everybody. Love you bunches, and see you in just a little bit. Okay, thanks, Nikki. I'll see you guys at 8 o'clock.